Hey, welcome in. FG here. So we're back for another day of the Silver Book. Kansas Kid made a comment about the box looking like it was getting fuller, not emptier, but it is definitely getting emptier. You can tell. So we are getting closer. I think we're down in the mid 20s for the countries left in the box here. So let's see where we're going to go today. Oh, we have a 6 and a 1. So we know that a 6 and a 1 means we're just going to this end, and it's going to be the first one on this end. So let's see what we're going to have. We're going to have one of the last remaining countries in South America, Venezuela. It looks like I got it for $5.95. Let's get into it here and take a look. I'm sure that this is going to be a small coin, not a bullion coin at that price. So probably a circulated coin. All right, let me grab the invoice here. Okay, so this is another coin that I got from Imbar Coins. So no shipping on it. And you can see roughly the size of quarter, 1960, 1 Bolivar. Let's take a close look. And yeah, that does look like it's about the size of a quarter. Oh, this one's in really pretty nice condition. And one of the nice things I like about this one is you can see right down here at the bottom, it tells you it's 83.5% silver, and it's, was that 5 grams? Minted in 1960. You have it's a very interesting coat of arms, or know that we can read what's on the ribbon there. We'll probably be able to see that better on the Numista page. We have a horse up there. And what's on reverse? Oh, come on. So I think that this is, who is it? Simon Bolivar, I think. We have the, you can see right down there at the very bottom, there's the name of the, I think it's the name of the engraver. Now, let's put the Numista page up here and we'll see. Okay, we can see, so this coin was a circulation coin. So it's really nice shape for being a circulated coin. Minted from 1960 to 1965, 1 Bolivar, 83.5% silver, 5 grams. And like we were saying, the obverse is the coat of arms for Venezuela there, and then the reverse is Simon Bolivar, and it is the engraver's name plus the privy marks that are at the bottom of the coin there. And if we scroll down and look, there are 2 mints. So the engraver's mark is the same across all the mintings, but they were potentially minted in both the Paris Mint or the British Royal Mint. And the one that I have here, let's take another quick look at the coin. see down at the bottom we have both marks down there, left and right of the name. So those two marks are going to tell us that it's the Paris Mint. And looking back on the page here for the mintage numbers, so this is going to be that earlier year, 30 million mintage. So, you know, I would say this coin's probably an XF, maybe. So somewhere in the $6 to $9 range is numismatic value is probably correct, which is what I paid, $5.95. But if we look down, the bullion value now is about $6.50 on this guy. So bullion value, I'm ahead of the game. All right, let's take a look at the map. And this is one of the, like I said, one of the few countries remaining that I have down in South America. So we'll zoom in here on it. And as I add it in, you'll see it update color on the map. All right, give me just a second. I'm going to get this put into a flip. I'll be right back. All right, so on the silver book, you'll be back here towards the back. So, TUV. So this is Vatican. There's Vietnam. So Venezuela is going to be right there just before Vietnam. And here's our coin. We end up with 0.1342 actual silver weight. Very nice coin. And we'll get that in the back page here. And I think we have two and three more, so 5. These are up here are for like UK territories and possessions, which we may or may not fill in anytime soon. But there we go. Venezuela, one near the end of the book. And that will be it for today. Just some interesting items about Venezuela. It was a colonized and a Spanish territory for a lot of years. And if you think about, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean and those territories, those were all Spanish territories down there. So Spanish gold and silver that was attracting the pirates to that area. But Venezuela became one of the first countries in South America to break away from Spain, and that happened in 1830. And they pretty much had full sovereignty of their country, and up until it was military dictators pretty much up until I think it was 1958, and when they had a series of democratic governments. So more political crises happened in, you know, the late 1900s, 1980s, 90s. They had riots, attempted coups, but let's see. So following, they were kind of in rapid increase in poverty at that point in time. And they started experiencing hyperinflation, shortage of goods, unemployment, poverty, and there were some U.S. sanctions involved. And all these factors basically led to people fleeing the country. In 2017, Venezuela was declared to be in default regarding debt payments, and followed by there was deteriorating human rights, and people have been fleeing the country since that point in time. And notes here say more than 7.9 million people have fled the country up through May of 2025. So not a super situation down there. All right, well, that is it for today. Thanks for coming in, spending your time checking out my new coin, and hope everyone's having a great week. We'll be back tomorrow for the last day of the week for Friday's coin. And until then, thank you for your subscriptions, your comments, and I'll catch you in the next one.